barrel rolls are gonna be epic.
Gator boys are back home. And that's what he told me, that they're giving me the car. Without further ado, I will pull it up. Good out here. A little windy. We got winds coming in from the north at about quarter knot. 1/8 knot.
Huh?
We got the winds coming in from the north at about a quarter knot.
Yes, like probably 10, gusting 14.
Maybe, you know, depends which way you're flying.
We can look it up. Actually, we can ask Ed, but Ed doesn't have a very good sense of humor. So
who's that dog? We got that dog?
it's all dressed casual.
Okay, so while I was in Clearwater last time, I actually told the local Smoky Bones that I was in a band. So now they're expecting me to come back and play an entire concert, and I don't have a set list. I was like, why'd you call the Snap-on truck? And she goes, they want their money. Shit, you ain't getting it from me if I'm in there.
Snap-on truck.
They got the full-blown like collections department on there trying to get their ratchets back. Yeah, right.
Loading dog for you.
I like how in the DDE video, I almost died because our tranny jack. Yeah, that this oil line here isn't factory. It's obviously our line, and since it's hard mounted to the car, it kept hanging up on the side of the tranny. Damn near took your boy out.
That was close.
It was close, but I've had closer. And I'm like, we got equipment, and the kids are all like, you use Snap-on, how is that shit? Our tranny jack is not Snap-on. I almost died because of it.
I really, really, really want to do a barrel.
He's drunk. He's drunk.
You think we can make it happen? We can see. No. I mean, I'll drain the blue water now. Alright, let's make this happen. We're about to hop on this little guy. The barrel rolls are going to be epic. Wait for the video. We're going to do them like... This is not my iPhone, by the way. I definitely Android. Oh, you gotta go. Oh yeah. Arnie's on a mission right now.
I gotta get this.
We got 5,200 something. Oh, man, we're up.
Oh hell yeah. Gator boys are back home.
I'm good. You're alright.
You're right. You're high on oxygen up there?
I'm pretty stoned right now.
Yeah.
Lucky we made it.
All the fresh air
Lucky
up there.
we made it. Almost died back there. Saved your lives.
Yeah, I know, huh? It's a little present there, bro.
Lisa, I didn't put the pegs in the slot, and I got the chain on.
He couldn't get it in.
Retard. No, what you gotta do is this. Look. No.
Oh, how many mechanics does it take to put a bike together?
We're still at it.
We're on
minute 20 right now.
Well, the thing is, we're not mechanics. I'm a welder, and he's a glorified bumper puller.
Yeah, that's true. We'll put a tranny in it. It.
You can't get another tranny.
Torque converter is the problem. I have a tranny, it's a torque converter. What about that?
Torque converters doesn't fit.
Extra torque converter we have. We don't have an extra torque converter.
We'll make one.
That one. It's toast. It's in the truck.
Man, we came out here to gap Lambos in this truck, and we'll still gap them. We'll still gap them.
It still moves.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
You hear that? Johnny, whatever you do, don't crash into the window.
We gotta hurry. Cheesecake Factory is gonna stay open for us.
Ah, hell yeah. So RG just got a Trackhawk. I think he f***ed up. He should have got a Urus, but it's a sick color. That's we call it Mark Gray. Shout out to Mark. He's the only guy that puts that color on everything.
Go get us car sick.
Nah, we're good.
Nobody's getting car sick.
We're about to break a 480 into 60.
Yellow means stage and green means go. What do you mean stop on yellow? You go. When the yellow light comes on, you punch it.
Saturdays are for the boys. We're starting with some roosting. I am legit dizzy. If I walk out of this car, I will probably fall. This is the morning spins. Like when women wake up pregnant and they got the spins, this is what it probably feels like.
You should try to get out and walk. Hey, forgot your drink. We're sponsored by them. So
Yeah, Dunkin'.
donuts. I was sponsored by the donut portion. You're by the Dunkin'.
Yeah, they're not Dunkin' Donuts anymore. They just said you could have the donuts. It's just Dunkin' now.
You just made my day.
You didn't know that?
No, I
it's
didn't
not
know.
Dunkin' Donuts anymore. It's just Dunkin'.
Dunkin'.
It's just Dunkin'. They don't put donuts anymore. They gave you the donuts. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. When I came here about, it's been 3 weeks now. This would be 3 weeks from. And they have like. There's difference between people that have like collections of cars that they're not gonna do anything with, and then you have people that have a collection of cars that they want to do fun with. And RG and Nick have a collection of cars that are fun. So I mean, I was looking through, and I saw one that piqued my interest because everyone knows that I just work on supercars. I don't own one. I don't like. It's not like, but that's not me. Like I like old school stuff. Old school stuff is way cooler. And I told him, I'm like, look, RG, I like that car. I won't drink tonight if you let me drive it. All right. So whatever. I work all day, and then the next day, I text him, and he always replies instantly. And all I text him is the little, we gotta insert it, the little emoji eyes. And he's like, LOL. And I'm like, you up? It's like, what, 9 o'clock in the morning? Of course he's up. So anyway, he's like, yeah, I'm on my way to get you.
Alright, it was 7:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And you had just been up till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, he's right about that. I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was 7 o'clock in the morning when I texted him, right? So he tells me he's coming for me, right? So I get ready, I'm out the door, and I'm in front of the hotel. And I'm standing there for maybe 45 minutes. And people, I mean, look at me. In Florida, I'm a weirdo. I mean, a weirdo anywhere, but I'm a weirdo. And people are like looking at me like, what is this guy waiting for? He's probably like asking for change or something, you know? So I'm waiting. And finally, I got fed up with it. I was like, man, he's not coming. So I went back upstairs, and as soon as I went back upstairs, he dings me here. And he's in the car with Nick, and they got the camera on, and I was like, is this a prank or something? So they're like, look, we wanted to surprise you, so we took it out of the garage, and the battery died.
On the way to pick you up.
And they didn't have a jumper.
And by sheer luck, we didn't bring jump box, jumper cables, or anything. We just hopped in. I was in such a hurry to go pick him up, but I wanted to pick him up in the car. And then we get almost there. We have to make a U-turn at the light to go back into the hotel where you're at.
Yeah.
And the car, I go to get on it, and I was gonna rip it loose, and I got a little nervous. Not because I was scared. It's a big boat, and I hadn't done that before, and it started to get a little squirrely. I let out, and it stalled. So then we're on the side of the road. I coasted over, and I'm like, oh crap, we don't have jumper cables or anything. Nick and I are sitting there in the car, don't know what to do next.
I can only imagine, because I've been there before, or like you have every tool in the world, but a battery is one thing that once you lose a battery on the side of the road, that's it, man. Like there's no coming back from that.
So by sheer luck, one of our employees from our construction company is driving by at that given moment. Doesn't even belong over here. I'm sure he was probably trying to get a job at the other job site that was down the road from here, but I call him and he answers, and I'm like, I need you to make a U-turn now. Don't ask any questions. Make a U-turn and pull over to the car that's on the side of the road, because he had no idea what car it was. So he does, and he has a pair of jumper cables, and they're crappy ones, so we had to sit there for another 10 minutes and let it, top off the battery a little bit before we could go. Hey, we get it started and I go pick them up. That's why it took so long to come get them.
But either way, nonetheless, they show up, right? And they get the camera rolling. And I'm like, why are you guys filming? And then that's what he told me, that they're giving me the car. So you guys aren't even ready for this. You guys probably don't even know what it is. It's a 1959 Edsel Ranger. And you guys are like, what the hell's an Edsel? So in the late 50s, Ford decided to compete with, you know, GM. And they wanted to put a middle class car like between their Cadillac and their Oldsmobile. So they were like, we're gonna basically copy the Bel Air and make our version of it. And they call it the Edsel. And it is historically famous for being the most, like, it was the biggest failure, period, of a car ever. Like, you know, they only made them till '63, and they lost over $250 million. I know a lot
In
about
the
that.
60s. That's like
That's a
losing
lot
like
of
$2
money.
billion in today's times or more.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. So, and then historically they were known for, like, you bought it, I think the car brand new was like $2,300 back in that time, which was a lot of money. That's like equivalent to like a $50,000 car ride a day. And yeah, like, it was a failure, but look at it. It's like, after all of that crap that happened with it, it is literally, you gotta appreciate it. And it's totally me.
It is 100%.
This is like
That's why we
me
wanted to give it to
form
you.
in a car, like with wheels. It's shinier than me too, so check it out. Like, and then not to mention, he always has to outdo himself, right? So the whole time, it's like, I got a surprise, I got a surprise. I get here yesterday after we spent like 2.5 hours looking for O-rings, because Florida doesn't have O-rings anywhere. So we pull up, and he's got a funny look on his face again. What is it now? I thought that for sure this time he had like a shotgun behind his back or something. He fills it up, like, literally JL Audio. Like, he didn't cheap out. Like, JL Audio and kickers. Like, he could have gone to Walmart and bought a bunch of Chinese subs, but. And then Nick over there, you know, cause he, hey, they're equal parts the nice guy. Nick doesn't talk much. He's kind of like the guy behind the scenes. He likes to work on cars. I'm not saying he doesn't like to work on cars, but the guy has a million things to do.
Nick's the wrencher, I'm the driver.
Yeah, if he's not flying the helicopter or the jet, he's in the Supra doing donuts.
Nick gets
like,
to sit in the back of the jet, I fly the jet.
yeah, Nick, also the man. So he gave me 2 nitrous bottles and a kit, you know, carb kit. So we're gonna put a 100 shot on it, and that's like the deal with the car. You gotta put a 100 shot on it, put an audio in it. It's gonna.
And we are gonna wrap the bottles with White Claw.
They're wrapping the bottles with the White Claw logo, so the boys know. You can hear that? That's the Speedo cable. That's character right there. That's the Speedo cable.
Hey, you can't change that.
No, it's like, that's like the cool, that's what's cool about old cars, is how mechanical they are. Like new cars, everything is on a CAN signal. Like this car, you pull a flap and it opens the heater valve. Like, you know what's gonna go in that ice? Gatorade.
Oh, we're gonna get stuck right here. Think so?
Nah, we're good. We're good.
Not bad.
Hey,
That wasn't too bad.
low and slow, the
We're
only way to
scraping
go.
more on the flat than we were on the speed bump.
That and its sister, the Impala.
We're gonna take both of them out, dude.
Fuck. And that's like the best of both worlds, because one's gonna be hydro, one's gonna be bag. Hoppos, be ready.
Here we go, here we go, 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 go!
Steam. The boy had the steam in him.
Let's ride.
You gotta put it in portrait and get all of us. Tag 316 speed.
Take care, bud.
Welcome to the jungle. I don't know what, but he's, yeah, he's got staff for sure. Doing the thing, you know. Saturday Saturdays for the boys. This is Ultimate Boys right here. A friend of mine worked at a rental car company years ago. And on the weekend, we used to just rent like Malibus or whatever the cheapest car you can get a bottle, run a hose to the intake from the outside of the car and get someone to squeeze it.
It's called the poor man nitro shot.
Well, we weren't gonna hardwire, bro.
Why not?
It's a rental car.
So what? They don't know. You just put it back to stock.
Yeah, but why would we waste our time with that? We would literally just make a hole in the intake
A
boot
dry
right
shot,
before
you
the
didn't even know
throttle.
how much you were juicing in there?
No, we would just crack it open and just
Let it rip, Chip?
let it rip. Yeah, I mean it's not
I
hard.
mean, I don't know if that's the greatest idea.
So don't buy used rental cars
So
ever.
that's the moral of the story today?
Basically, don't ever buy a used rental car. This is a nitrous kit. It's a very simple one. This is for a carbureted car because it comes with a plate. So you run fuel, you run nitrous, you have your nozzle tips. These are sometimes a pain in the butt because math is involved. And the boys are not good at math.
You're not gonna math.
I'm not.
I'm gonna math.
Yeah, and then so you have to atomize the. How does it work? Nitrous. People that call NOS are the most annoying people on earth because it's nitrous oxide.
That started from Fast and the Furious.
I know, but they don't ever call it NOS.
No, you sound like a goof that doesn't know
Yeah,
anything about
exactly.
cars. NOS is a brand.
Yes, that's NOS. Exactly.
It's
NOS.
not NOS.
And so one side has fuel. So you take fuel. The other side has the nitrous. These guys right here are solenoids.
And it mixes the cold air and fuel together,
Correct.
which in turn does what to your engine?
It hops it up.
Gives you more combustion.
And I mean, 100 shot is good for 100 horsepower. 200 shot, etc., etc. How bad is it? People say, it's horrible. 100 shot is no more. It's no different, honestly, than probably driving your car in a 40-degree weather in the morning. It's just.
It's probably a little more than that, but it's.
For the most part,
if
on a well. I'm not talking about go get your grandma's caddy that has 225,000 miles and put it on a 100 shot.
I mean, 100 is not gonna hurt anything.
It's not going to hurt anything. It's just you get air density down. So colder air, more power because you get more air in the engine.
But it's less dangerous if you have fuel going in at the same time. It's not just a dry shot.
Of course, a dry shot is just the nitrous. A wet shot, you have fuel and nitrous. So that.
And probably a dry shot, the most you can get is about 75 horsepower.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna see that. But either way, this is gonna be on just like a window switch, so you could trigger it on and off, and then when the
You don't have
accelerator,
a window switch in there.
you can rig one.
You're gonna put one in there?
I mean, we can.
It's a classic.
Fine, we'll just put a toggle. We'll do it like Fast and
How about a
Furious,
push button?
and we'll put a little light that says danger to
Can
manifold.
we get your bottles under the seat?
No, we're putting them in the trunk. I don't want to roll around. They'll think I'm huffing this stuff. Look at me.
I know.
If I'm driving around, I'm gonna go to jail because I got nitrous in the car, not because I'm racing. They're probably like, you're huffing it. Last time we were at Gearhead Performance, a guy came in that definitely looked like he still lives at his mom's basement and plays video games all day. And he came in with 2 giant NOS bottles.
I mean, if
Like,
you go
walked in
back
the
to the
door.
video, you probably can catch him in there somewhere.
You probably can catch him in there.
And the guy at
And
the counter even definitely said,
Yeah, he straight up was like, that guy doesn't have a car. So you know what he's doing with the stuff. And it's very bad for you. Don't ever do that. Like,
actually, it's really bad for you.
Yeah, it's got sulfur.
And it's not medical grade, so it's really bad for you.
undoing the AM line. Itemizers. More plastic. The relay. Bolts.
Dude. Seriously.
You have to go kind of slow. No, we're just Not satisfying enough. Look. That right there. That's the right pace. It's very normal. You guys want to see more
Please say no.
ASMR
Please.
videos like
Please,
that?
please say no. Say no. Please. Just,
I kind of want to see more. I don't know.
I mean-
it's because I'm weird.
come on, I got the laptop. I'm ready to go have someone remote tune the Etzel.
Where's my pocket screwdriver? I'm ready. You don't have to have
Oh wait,
the
the
remote.
Wi-Fi doesn't work. Still waiting. I gotta go tune the Etzel. I mean, Flippy's gotta do it from China.
From China.
Yeah, I don't use the guy in Dubai. Chinese guys are way cheaper.
So
in
what he
Dubai.
says, turn left, turn left. Turn right, turn right. Little more, little more. Little more. So it's pretty simple. Put the bottle, obviously, somewhere outside of the car because you don't want to ride around with the bottle. That's dumb. That's a bad idea. Put it in the trunk. You run one line out of it. Then this plate here, you literally lift the carb off. You replace these studs because you need longer studs, so it comes with that. Thread the studs into the manifold, and then you put the plate in between it. So on one side you'll have fuel, and the other side you'll have the NOS. And it's pretty straightforward after that. I mean, obviously as long as it's depressed or the button is pressed, it's spraying nitrous and fuel. And that is a wet shot.
I'm ready not to work on something.
Should we bring oil absorb? Should we bring oil absorb? Yeah, as long as you have the tow hook and the rod flare, we're good. Alright, I'll be with it. So Nick's car, the Red Ant, just broke down. We're gonna go tow a Huracan. What? At this point, we're like 3 miles out.
Okay, Johnny, get on the road though.
Oh wow, he's far. I see it. Spotted.
There's a Lambo.
I thought we were on a highway.
Pretty much make a U-turn anywhere. Look at him. You think he's warm in there?
Keep going. Keep going. Boom. We're tethered. This is like the Speedwagon's umbilical cord to the red car. Not only did it drag it at racing, it's dragging it back to the shop. I've done this so many times I couldn't even count. If you want it broken,
Charlie broke it.
if
I
you
broke
want
it.
it broken, send Charlie.
Send it to me. I break everything.
Nah, Charlie actually knows how to drive, you know, so.
Break hearts.
We're going to Y2K.
Oh no, we're in Florida. Florida 2K. I did. This is my baby. This is a fun SEMA project we did, I think 2014 or 15 for Marty. Marty from Turbo Smart contacted us and was like, hey, build something wild, something that's gonna draw all the attention, something that when people walk by they can't not look at. I mean, look at this thing. It's crazy. It's as crazy as it gets. If anybody could guess what application this is for, you get a t-shirt. 2 t-shirts actually.
The boy goes drag racing. Now we're late. Like, we should have been here yesterday because that's when all like the broke boys really race. And now it's like the people. If your car can make it till Sunday, you're doing something right. Pretty nice day out. It's not too hot. A little humid, right? A little bit. What do you think? It's like a 40% humidity. I'd say 50%. It's not that hot. But let's go walk around, see what we see, and kind of. You want to roll with us, Sergi? 7, 8 on Thursday night. Let's see. Hopefully we hit that number. Oh yeah, for sure. We're there. We are there, boys. Ah! Boom! Tell your sister to follow me. It's pretty good though. Sheesh. Alright, let's do it. Pretty easy to install one of these wet kits. I already kind of walked you through how it works, so now we're actually going to install it. And we should be ripping in 30 minutes, maybe. That's all it's right. ASMR with the carburetor. Running shot. Yeah, when it backfires through the intake, the off. I'll pull it back with my red key. Hold on. Would we have enough NOS to blow ourselves up? I think we do. Yeah, we went to install a NOS kit and they spotted a fuel leak, so dead in the tracks.
Battle of the drivers today, guys.
What's that? I need some bling. I need one of those like girls with the little, you know, lay down girls. Do they have those still? Sure. It's in the accessory. Let's go. It's gotta have dice.
Classic. Cut. All right, we gotta pay now and get out.
Oh, hell. So we finished all the mods on the Edsel. We put the dice in. Fuzzy dice are installed. We put the caps on the wheels. And the nitrous kit we didn't do. We ran out of time. Carburetor started leaking. I thought it was a bad idea to send it leaking fuel.
I clearly remember arguing with you at the auto parts store. You needed a rebuild kit and you wanted to buy one part.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it would have worked if I would have just replaced the accelerator.
But look at this thing. It hasn't been touched in like 8 years.
We've been having a 10. It's from 2010.
We're gonna dyno with the nitrous on and with the nitrous off though.
It's on a switch, so we don't have to like do it before dyno. We just don't.
No, I'm saying just turn the switch on. We're gonna dyno it with it on and with it off.
And on the next episode, we blow the Edsel.